Greetings, everyone. This is your spiritual consultant, your Shad'Oracle, MadamShadO, here in the Shadow Gallery with the Hellpaws as per usual. Wow. If you would like to book a private session, purchase a live pull, or donate to me, the Hellpaws, or the show in general, you may do so at my website, www.madamshado.wixsite.com/website, or via PayPal or Cash App directly to MadamShadO. There is no W in Shad'O ever. If you put a W in Shad'O, I'm not responsible where you or your money goes or where you or your money ends up. As usual, love me, like me, share, subscribe to me, turn your notifications on so you know when I go live. Join me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Big O, and TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. And with that being said, let's go ahead and start. Of course, if things start to die down, we will go back to playing the evil within. It's a cool little game. And I know I got my lion mane out right now. That's what my dad used to call them. The lion's mane. Vamos a bailar esta noche. Vamos a acostar. Bless Zach. Tal, what's up? Hasta la mañana. Eso es libertad. Well, that's a hug right there. The Rican. We got a Rican in here. I think I'm gonna just move. I'm gonna angle this up more. That way I don't have to have this damn near just all in my damn face. If I need to have it like. Maybe this is the way to have it. I don't know. Foxkia. What's going on, honey? One of my other nicknames is Fox. Well, good morning. Where are you at? Because it's nighttime over here. How you doing, sugar? Ooh, Saudi Arabia. Arabian nights, like Arabian days. A fool of his God could fall and fall hard out there on the dew. How you doing, sugar? And by all means, ask your question. Matter of fact, somebody I'm waiting for. Of course, sugar. What kind of reading are you looking for? And somebody I'm waiting for them to get up in here. Matter of fact, they was on the gram over here. I'm very disappointed. I am pleasantly surprised and yet completely disappointed. So love reading, got it. Of course, that's typically the ones that people come in here for. Baby, you're not ready for no relationship. I don't have to know your name, baby. I don't have to know your name, birthday, none of that. Y'all give way too much information to these people online. But baby, you got dinosaurs upright. This is paranoia. This is worrying yourself. This is keeping yourself up at night for absolutely no reason. You got the Tenosaurus upright. This is a lot of chaos, a lot of hell, a lot of unfinished or there's shadow work to be done. There's some stuff in you that you are either blatantly ignoring or you're trying to like go around it so you don't stir up the wasp nest. You can't do that. You have to actually work through these these issues. And the Hermit is upright. It is time to be by yourself. It is time to make wiser decisions. You may not make the best decisions when you're with other people. You may be, I don't know, you may be easily influenced. I don't know. But this is saying you need to be by yourself. It's time to detach from people. Get where you can work on yourself by yourself. Bag lady, you gon' hurt your bag. Carrying all those bags all around. Bag, what's going on? Amarion. Ooh, baby, I wish. Damn, she fine. LB, what's up? Yeah, baby, it's just time to go ahead and get to yourself. What about my scarf? Babe, I'm a scarf lover. This is my Zodiac scarf. All of the Zodiacs are on it. And over here, the Scorpions over there. Baby, I got over 500 of them and I'm still trying to keep getting more. I really should just one day count the amount of scarves that I have. I really should. I love scarves. I do. I really fucking love scarves. Like every outfit that I have, I got a scarf for it. Literally, my catchphrase used to be, I got a scarf for that. Oh, okay. What color is it? And is it one of those big, like, blanket type scarves, or it's a shemock? Is what's a shemock? Oh, baby, that's one thing I do. I stay looking up stuff. Like, if you see me look down and to the right, I'm probably looking something up. Shemock, is that how you spell it? Traditional men's headwear. And you're in okay, let me look it up this way. Because that's not coming up. Saudi Arabia. Is it like the one where you have the scarf and then you put like one of these things around it? She mop. Okay. M-A. There it is. What color is it? Is it red? Is it black? The red one? You know, I have a question. Do you like, does it only come in red and white and black and white, or are there like green and whites, yellow and whites, blue and whites, pink and whites, like, because I've only seen red and white, black and white, and like I think tan and white or tan and black, but I think that was military. Oh, it does come in all colors. Oh, don't get me started, honey. My meatballs are done. I have no idea what that says. I don't speak Arabic. I don't speak Arabic. I'm sorry. I don't speak Arabic. C Moss, what's up? I can't look it up. There's no way for. I can't even begin to put that in my phone to look up. Matter of fact, wait a minute. Wait. Why am I trying to look up on my phone when I have a computer literally right here? Let me see if I can copy it. Yeah, I don't know what that says. Yeah, I was literally about to say, why am I trying to look up on my phone? Okay, there's that. And okay, that was. Oh! Okay, it says it's a. The first one you wrote. The first one you wrote, it says it's a Keffieh. Keffieh. Keffieh or Kufiyai. Kufiya. Kufiya. Known as a Gutra? Gutra or Gutra? A Shima? Let me bring this over here so I can see it. As a Gutra, Shima, Hatta, and Chafie. It's only three. This is one, two, three, four. Well, it says in Persian they refer to it as a Chafie. That's actually nice as hell. I don't think I have one, and I I would feel very very I would feel rude as hell if I did have one. I would feel very rude if I had one because I'm not. Do you have to be Arabic to have it or wear it? Like this is an honest ass question because I like cultural stuff and I don't want to do something that would be considered rude to the culture. Because I really do like scarves. Oh, that all white one is nice. That is nice. Why you got me started on scarves? So you don't. So it okay. So let's say if you came on here, mind you, I would not wear it that way because baby, you see all this here. I couldn't wear it that way. It would be wrapped up a different way. If you came on and I was wearing a shima, so it's not rude. Oh, baby, say less. Let me mess around and find out and get one. I don't know if I could, baby. You see all this hell there? It's a task just to get it to lay down here. I'd have to sit here and part the Red Sea and everything, and then try to make it lay flat. Baby, I can barely get my hair to lay flat as it is. I have to straighten my hair forward. It's only for men. That why y'all get the good skull? What do the women wear then? What's the thing that the women wear? Kathleen, what's up? DJ, how you doing? What's the one that the women wear? Is it a I can't think of the name of it. Hijab, that's it. See, that look almost like a balaclava, except bigger. I saw one woman rap it. I don't think I'm that skilled, baby. She did a thing where it was late, and then she did a swoop and a whoop and then a pin, and that it take talent to rap that. I don't think I'm there yet. Montez 5, what's up? Yeah, I don't think I'm that skilled to be rapping a hijab. But they be pretty as hell, I ain't lying. Like, okay, you're in Saudi. I always thought that the amount of clothes I've seen depicted as being like Saudi Arabian dress, because it's like it's y'all are completely covered. Ain't y'all hot? Like, I ain't trying to sound ignorant or nothing, but that's a lot of material. And I don't get to actually, like, I don't know anyone around here that is Muslim to ask these questions to. Because if I did, baby, I'd be all through it. It was like, okay, so what is it? How is it? This is it that? Because I like food. So my first plan of action is, so what's the food like? I ain't like, I would wear that. At least the hijab I'm looking at. But it would be different. Get yourself a Gutra with a nice design and wrap that. Actually, it's not offensive. Most adults will find it interesting and properly come and compliment you. Oh, okay. It should help. Okay, that part I get. That all the covering, of course, like when you go outside, the first thing they tell you is to cover up so you don't get sunburned and everything. I just thought it was, so it's not heavy. The ones is so light. I'm gonna be, I'm literally gonna be fucking around, and it's like, how the fuck you get a hijab? I like scarves, but this one, like this, it is pretty as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I like the fact that it has it's a big ass scarf, and I could do wraps and tie, and I could still have the thing down in the back. Like I like it. I won't. Hijab is a light material. Okay. Don't be shocked if you come on here and I'm wearing a hijab, or I got one of my scarves wrapped up like a turban or something. Cause sometimes I don't be feeling like picking this out. Queen, what's up? What is this? You got a hijab? What's a G-bob? Refers to any. What's a G-bob? Refers to any long and loose fit coat and outer garment. Oh. Oh, so this is the. I thought it was a big dress. Abayas are different colors and fabrics. So this is what's a burqa? I've heard burqa. You know, this is this is actually there it is. That the thing you just said, abaya. Okay, let me see. My cloak, sometimes called an aba, is a simple loose overgarment, essentially like a robe like dress. Let me see some pictures. I would rock the hell out of that. I would rock the hell out of that. These are pretty. Funny enough, one of the things I saw on Amazon I wanted, it was like purple and gold, and it's made like that, but it's not called an abaya. I would rock the hell out of that. I sure would. Oh, that's so pretty. And it got the long wings on it. I love wings. Burka is the face covering? Oh, okay. Oh, these are pretty. I already don't like wearing clothes and these are gorgeous. And they just get to wear like this is everyday wear cuz this shit looks fancy. This can't be everyday wear. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Like even the ooh, this black and white one here, baby, get it. Bring this up. I want to see this one. Who got this one? I want this one. Cause I ain't lying. This is gorgeous. I like this. I want to see this one. Look, I ain't Muslim or nothing, but I see him put that and put a nice belt, baby. Don't get me started on here. I like that. I want that one. Anything that's like two tone, I absolutely love it. These are now I'm mad. I don't know where to get this stuff. Key Ari, what's up? These are pretty. I mean, these are really pretty. Oh, what's this one? You better do that, Dell. Oh, she better do that, Dell. Why you get me started? Y'all got satin line hijabs. Go back to the hijab. Because that's one thing. That's one thing. I every scarf that I get, I have to put a satin thing on it first. So it don't pull my hair and everything. I'm about to have a whole bunch. Like this is literally about to be damn. You done started something, Nora. You done started something. I'm just letting you know that now. So when my family is like, you don't need no more damn scarves. Nora told me this is not a scarf. It's a hijab. There's a zodiac abaya. Infraction, how you doing? This it's a zodiac abaya. Um, stop trying to type. You not typing what I need to type on here. You starting stuff. You know that? Infraction, how you know, baby? You starting stuff. I just want you to know that. You starting shit. You are. Mm-hmm. You really are. You want to be starting something like Michael Jackson. You sure are. Cause let me tell you what. Ooh, this is pretty. Wait a minute. This might not be a sorry. I don't think that's your culture. Is it your culture? I don't know. No, that's Indian. I wanted a sorry. I just like big, like the African outfits too. I wanted a kimono, and then I realized they were heavy as hell. Like, cause the one I want is the real deal kimono that you have like the coat, then the undercoat, then the coat, then the big butt part, then the butt part over the big butt part, and yeah, like I must have been famous as fuck in one of my previous lives. Like I had to have been some type of like queen or something that wore like really, really bedazzled stuff because I love flowy gowns and stuff. No, don't make me come raid your closet. Don't make me come raid your closet. Over here telling me about stuff that I want and I'm mad. Cause I don't have it. And a lot of these damn things are expensive as hell over here. Well, you could probably just pick one up for what's like $2 for me. Over here, it's like $200. Um, what's going on in first? What's your question? Got me over here looking at stuff. Mm. Then it's all bedazzled and pretty like, and I'm just mad. Just a general? Okay, I got you, honey. Got me over here looking at all this pretty bedazzled flowy stuff and I can't get it. Um Infraction, ooh, 7 of Cups is inverted. You not trying to take doing chatting before following. Yeah. No one is under, let me tell you something, no one is under any obligation to follow me. At all. Even if they ask a question and get that question answered, they are under no obligation to follow me. That is a choice. That is up to them. If they follow me, I thank them kindly for it. But in fraction, you got 7 of Cups inverted. This is not being adventurous, not taking chances, not taking risks, not getting out there. Judgment is inverted. This is bad decisions, bad judgment. Strength is inverted. You are feeling either weak or vulnerable. And the King of Cups is upright. The only thing about this is that you are being logical, logical with your feelings. Other than that, yeah. Let me tell you something. I went today. I went to Starbucks. Okay. I went to Starbucks and I got that damn nitro cold brew. I got the vanilla one. And you know what? It was good. I ain't gonna lie. It was good. However, when I was done with it, the aftertaste, I am still tasting. I drank that thing by 2 o'clock this afternoon. So about 8 hours ago. I can still taste the aftertaste. If you have ever gotten not sleeping gas. Not funny gas, laughing gas, nitrous oxide. When they knock you out, like when you get your teeth pulled and stuff, it tastes like that. It has the same tingling sensation. It had, maybe I'm just sensitive and susceptible as fuck to taste, but it was good, but it ain't worth that. I'd never get it again. I couldn't. I get what it's for, but it's the fact that I can taste it. I can still taste it. I'm still tasting it. 3-in-1 coffee. What the hell is 3-in-1 coffee? Who is this here? Tegan. How you doing, honey? I wish I could speak the language because I don't know what they're saying. Copico Brown or Nescafe? I don't think I've had Nescafe because I think it was always in them damn pods, and I can't stand the little Keurig cups. I can't stand them things. Nothing personally against them. I just don't like the idea of. This is so bad, yet it's so easy. Are those what they're in, like them little Keurig cups? Because I can't stand them things. The backs? The backs of what? The backs of what? Oh, the packets. Oh, you talking instant coffee? Baby, I don't look. I if you order ask me anything about instant coffee or decaf coffee, I can't help you. All my coffee is in the pot. Get the get the whole beans, cut, grind them up, measure them out. The only thing I am not a professional at, but I want to learn how to do, and apparently it's very simple. I just don't think I have the patience to do it. Is pour over coffee. I ain't got the patience to sit here, get the water to boil just right, pour it over, wait a little bit, pour it over some more. I don't have that patience. That's why I got my own coffee pot. But there is one coffee that I want to try. I have to come with my own strainer though. And it might be Arabic. In fact, it's the one where they have the little. It looked like it looked like a smoking pipe, and it's like on a stick, and then the cup thing is here, and they take it and they put it around in some sand, and then it bubbles up, and they pour a little bit and do it again, and keep doing it. I want to try that so bad. I don't know why, but I just want to try it. The only thing I've been told was like it is gritty because the coffee grounds are right there in the water. Turkish, that's it. Turkish, that's it. I want to try that shit. I think not the mocha pot, but yeah, that thing there. I want to try that so bad. Yeah, they say it's thick as hell because it's right in there. Fox, you know a lot of shit. What are you? Are you first of all? Are you male or female? And are you military? Melanie, what's going on, honey? Oh, long time no see, sugar. Why is Arabic coffee different? Female. Okay. I mean, I didn't know. You told me your name was Nora, and I was like, okay, it's a girl. And then you saying you wearing a man's Shima. How you been, Melanie? Arabic coffee. Oh, wait. Why is it light skin? They're Arabica beans. Green coffee? Um, it's been a hard year. We'll say that it's been a hard year. Why is the coffee green? This thing, that thing there. I want to try that thing there so bad. And it looked like it. It looked like coffee sludge. I mean, it is coffee sludge. I'm from the Middle East, so I know about my culture. I was like, yes, the Shema is for men, but why not break the rules? Well, to be okay, so I'm gonna be honest about this. What the narrative that we are told over here about over there is y'all can't do that. Like, it is very strict. Like roasted coffee beans infused with a mix of fragrant spices like cardamom, ginger, cloves, and stuff. So this is basically tea. Well, thank you, honey. But yeah, I lost both grandmothers February, and my uncle the next month. So that was the hard part. Then a couple weeks ago, I ended up in the fucking ER and with apparently a severe ass fucking sinus infection that had me on IV. So yeah, that what you just described sounds like tea. Actually, it sounds like black tea because black tea. The one thing I do know is that black tea has the boil point the same as coffee, where it's like 200, 220, 200 or 220, something like that. That's the boil. Like, you gotta boil it. Roasted coffee. Like roasted coffee beans. Technically speaking, all coffee beans would have to be roasted. I know the darker the bean, the less caffeine it is. And then, unsweetened. Wait. Nah, baby, I ain't that much of an adult now. I got to have me some something in it. Some milk and some cream something. Well, thank you, sugar. I mean, they were more prepared than me. I turned to a little kid. I couldn't. I was fucked up in here. I really was. Never had sugar. You don't need it. Look here. Look, I'm American. That's one thing. The one thing about me, we gonna put sugar. However, I do realize, and I learned this a couple years ago because I wanted to stop so much sugar intake. I use milk or a sugar-free creamer when I drink coffee or when I drink tea. It ain't fun, I tell you that much. Lovely loyalty, what's up? Like, yeah, I know you don't need the sugar in it, but I'm from a country where they put sugar literally in everything. There's sugar in milk, so I ain't that much of an adult. I mean, do you do anything to kind of like to? You don't put nothing to sweeten it. You don't put no milk. No milk at all. Like you raw dogging this coffee. You drinking it bare. Terrell, what's up? You don't put milk, so you drinking this motherfucker straight from the bean. Like you put the bean in the water and boom, you knocking that bad boy back. I wish I had your strength. Like, cause I honestly believe that people who drink black coffee, you might as well chew the damn bean. Okay, you might as well chew the fucking bean on your own. Oh, honey, I wish I had your strength. I got to have my creamer. I ain't gotta have sugar, but I got to have my creamer. I can't. I ain't that much for the adult, baby. It's gonna be cream or milk or something in it. You drinking in espresso size? Look here. If I got any coffee that was black, I don't care how much, how small the amount. If I'm doing that, there's something wrong with me that day. I must need a bad caffeine fix. I must be sick. It's something terribly, terribly wrong with me. Ain't no way. I am not that strong. If you see me knock back black coffee, something wrong. It must be something else in it. It can't be coffee. One of them old school coffees, like, yeah, it's coffee, all right. I never thought of the way you do. Thought of what? It's not black, but by the way, it's yellow. Yeah, I said it was the green looking coffee. That even more makes me think that it's tea. I can't drink straight. Look here. I can't drink straight tea. I am not that I'm not that no, I'm not that much of an adult. Like British people, I know they be knocking tea back, no problem. The like well, British do like more milk and I don't know if they do sugar, but I know they do milk. Like China, Japan, and stuff. I am not that advanced to sit here and do just green tea straight. Now, you gonna put something in it that's sweet. I don't give a damn if it's sugar, fruit, juice, something. You putting something sweet in there. I'm not drinking that black or drinking that regular. I tried it. I literally have different teas. I have tried my best. I tried to make it as strong as possible. Nope. The most you'll see me do to make it, and this don't count because it's still sugar, is mixing black tea with lemonade and making me an Arnold Palmer. I ain't that strong. What do you mean don't burn it? I mean, I know different teas steep at, you have to use different temperatures of water. Like the lighter the tea, the cooler the water. But what do you mean don't burn it? See, this is why I stick to black tea and herbal tea. I know black tea and herbal tea, I can just boil the damn water. I ain't got to get no thermometer to try to figure out when I get the 160 or 140 degree. I ain't got to worry about all that. I get black and herbal tea. Now, I did find out one time when I steeped the tea too long. Woo, you talking about sour or bitter. It was just bitter. I could damn near taste the tree it came from. Oh, yeah, Arnold Palmer's are good. Like, that literally is how I started drinking tea. I worked at KFC years ago. And the dude there, he used to make the tea in the morning. Baby, he would make some of the sweetest tea on this planet. I had to cut it with some lemons. You can burn the leaves if the water's too hot. See, that's why I get black tea and herbal tea. I drink my tea the way I am. Black. And herbally. Yes, I can. I'm telling you, steep some tea too long and see what happens. Even tea that's in a bag, steep a tea too long and then I'm telling you, you gonna be able to taste the roots. You gonna taste the leaves. You gonna taste the squirrel that was in it and the bird that got the nest in. I'm telling you, don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, Miss Celie. It ain't worth it. Mm-mm. Saudi is open for tourism. Go on. So let me ask you this. As you can see, I'm not. I'm black. Okay. Um. What's the climate about my people over there? Like how you seeing my people? Fuck America. I'm pretty sure everybody pissed off at America. How y'all seeing me? Because see, the part of America that's pissing off the rest of the planet, that's not where I'm from. I'm not from that part. Okay, I just want to put it out there now. The part of the U.S. of A. that's pissing off the rest of these countries, I ain't from that part. Okay, I'm all the way on the other side of the planet. I don't even count. I ain't even saying jurisdiction, saying area code, nothing. I ain't from there. So y'all good with me, and you good with me as a me, not me as a them. Me as a me. Racism is haram. We had a gorilla named Harambe. I don't. What's Lord? Let me look. Haram, and you have a penalty for it. What? Anything that is forbidden by Islamic law, y'all have now. I should not be shocked because technically we have laws against racism too, but they are working to overturn every goddamn thing. So wouldn't shock me if that was next, but $2,663 in 1 year, and they get they get penalized damn to $3,000 in a year in the who's gal. Why is America so goddamn backwards? Bike life. Harley. We talk about Harleys, Suzuki's, Kawasaki's. Or my favorite, Hayabusa. So let me add this. Now I've heard this, but I want to. It might be situational. if my hair is out, if my arms is out like they are now, if I happen to have on like some capris or something because it's a little warm out there, Tatiana, what's up? I'm trying to make sure I get all the information. I think that's one thing that people really mess up with when they go traveling and shit. They so, oh well, it's okay in my country. You know, I can have my hair out in my country. Nah, I need to. I'm visiting. That's like going over somebody's house and putting your feet up on they couch and they table because you do it at home. Because you aren't Saudi, you can wear whatever you want, but be respectful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I wouldn't wear booty shorts over there. Like I get if you know. I wouldn't. It's like going to somebody else's house. You don't do that type of shit unless you really know them. You can wear your hair out. Like the way, maybe we are taught some wrong shit over here. Because the way we are taught, like, if you are born over there as a female, you have no rights. You got to be covered up from head to toe all the time. The only thing they can see is your eyes. If they see your ankles or even your wrist, you can be hurt. And that you have to go out with a man. Y'all can. We are either lied to over here. Like, I know the part about, like, no rights. Like, you can't own land. Damn, technically, if you have kids, the kids ain't yours or nothing like that. Like, what I would consider, like, regular clothes. Like, t-shirts, jeans, stuff like that. Are you allowed to wear it and not be bothered if you were born over there? Some parents are strict, but that's so wrong. Oh, huh. I'm actually really fucking shocked because we are taught that women basically we are fear mongered into if you're gonna go anywhere, that area, Pakistan, Turkestan, anything that ends with a stan or big or bia to not go damn near because if you go over there they're gonna hit you with a shoe, they're gonna put your ass in the ground and stone you to death and call you a harlot and all this other kind of shit. And don't be black and go over there because they don't like black folk. Like the way there is explained, like dark skin in other countries. Oh no, because the pretty thing to be is as pale as possible. So the pale part is what's acceptable in other places. The lighter you are, the more accepted you would be. So if I went over there with this and this gorgeous skin here, like, be damn near put into a circus. That's actually cool as shit. Now I really want to look up. I'm gonna look it up. Cause now I'm actually really fucking curious about what we're taught versus what the actuality in these different places are. Cause baby, I just knew that all the women that was covered up like that, that they ain't had no choice. Like, what you mean choose to be not covered up? Nah. Sauvage. Deal. What's going on, sugar? If we talking religiously in Islam, it glorifies a woman. The Prophet Muhammad said, and your mom, then your dad. Mothers have heaven under their feet. As a married woman, you do not have to pay for your kids at all. Your husband must pay for everything, and your money is yours, never his. What? What? Hold the hell on. What do you mean? That is not what we were told. What? We basically told you don't have, if you have a kid over there, you have no fucking rights to the child. Oh, America been lying. Oh, America been lying. Oh, America has been lying. Okay, look, there's a movie over here called Not Without My Daughter. Now, let me ask you this. This movie, the woman was white. This was Sally Field. She was American. Fell for this man who, I forgot. Matter of fact, let me look. Let me make sure I know what he was. He was Iranian. Okay, he was Iranian. They got together over here in the States. He then convinced her to go over to Iran and get married and everything over there. She had no control over nothing. Oh, okay. So Saudi and Iran culture is completely different. Okay. Brown skin, how you doing? So, but uh, I mean, I get that there are different countries. Unfortunately, they kind of loop and lump any country that you cover up with, they basically loop together over here. So basically, if I want to go somewhere, go over to Saudi. Got it. Saudi goddamn Arabia. Here I come. Let me see what y'all men look like. Want to see the. I want to see the men. What y'all men look like. Should what? Oh, is that a good O? Is that a bad O? What kind of O we talking about here? Yeah, I got some tamales over there. What? You wait a minute. You can talk about women being sexy over there. God damn it, Saudi America. This what y'all men look like? Stop playing. This did not happen. Y'all kicked him out for being too sexy. Y'all a lie. Y'all didn't kick him out for being too damn sexy. Ain't no way. Cause if y'all did, bring him here. Because this sound like some bullshit. Earlier this month, the Saudi religious police expelled 3 men from the United Arab Emirates, apparently for being too good looking. Salman bin Abdulaziz. Mm. Tell me, cause they like black women over there. I just want to know. Like, I want to know if I'm gonna walk into the Cos bar and have guys just falling over me. That's what I want to know. His name, I think, is Omar Borkan Al Gala. Make sure. Said him look too good. Yep, Omar Gala of Oh, that's Dubai. Never mind. Now I am throw the entire fuck off. I oh my god, I am. That is my. I love learning, so my plan is to expand my learning because I need to look up some of this stuff here. Mm. Saman bin Abdulaziz bin Saman. He's a prince. The fact I want to call that man Salmon so bad. Saman bin. Is it Saman bin Abdulaziz bin Saman Al Saud? outside of the royal family. Him there? Him there? Him, him there? He looking for a wife? Would he like some dark children? The 25th son. God damn. The king ain't stopped kinging over there. He been crowning motherfucker. God. He is the 25th son of King Abdulaziz and the sixth of his sons who have reigned as kings. Wait, all of them can't reign? Well, it makes sense. Oh wait, no, this is I think this is his daddy. Stop fucking playing. Stop fucking playing. He's a damn Scorpio. He's a fucking Scorpio. He's a Scorpio. He is only. He got a wife. He got a girlfriend. He got a girlfriend. Him married. Him got somebody. Oh damn! Let's say spouse. Do y'all do poly over there? like, I just want to. I just want to know, do I have a chance? He like horse racing, falconry, and camel racing. I'm not like look here. I'm probably buy for the right price. but I still it's only such I ain't that buy. I couldn't be. Let me see, Princess Amira, Al Tawil. God damn. She a goddamn Scorpio too. Okay, so obviously I'm supposed to be Saudi because all the royalty that you have had me look up are Scorpions, and I deserve to be the Scorpion Queen. So obviously, the royal family been over there getting busy around Valentine's Day. They've been in there popping it up. Shoot the club up. Shoot the club up. They've been. Apparently, I'm supposed to be a. That's where I'm supposed to be right now. I'm supposed to be a Saudi princess, Saudi queen, something like that. Mm. That Mr. Prince man, though. Whew. Gonna be Arabian Nights, alright. Arabian Days. In a lot of good ways. Honey. Beneath Arabian moons. He gonna get an Arabian moon. Ooh, let me stop before they sit here and see me and be like, hey, my prince, she is talking about you. Who is she? Her. And then he's like, her? I am sorry, my princess, but this is my rightful princess. Go bring her to me. And I'd hop on that damn plane. Hop on that plane, goddamn skipping, pimping. And y'all pay this for, I will pull the relationship card. Right here, if you get married, you get maher, which is money from your husband. That doesn't include a house. Include a house, gold and diamond jewelry sets, and the wedding. And if you like a car, is this a dowry? It's like you're trying to get me over to Saudi Arabia. $21,300. It goes from $18,642 to $21,305, and through $21,305 is typical for a number. It goes up. This it's like you're trying to get me over into Saudi Arabia. It don't include. Let me see. Maher, alternatively translated. Let me talk about that. It's a contract some Muslims enter into upon marriage. In Islamic law, it is a gift or contribution made by the husband to be to his wife to be for her exclusive property, as a mark of respect for the bride and as recognition of her independence. I feel very, very underappreciated in this country here. I feel thoroughly under goddamn appreciated. I feel thoroughly underappreciated. Y'all getting houses and cars and diamond sets and shit and money? Saying something because I respect you as my bride. Because I want to give you all. Let me give you some just to start you off. I'm thoroughly underappreciated here. I demand retribution. I demand satisfaction. I feel just so. It's like I feel so used over here. I feel so cheap over here. Yeah, sinfully, how you doing, baby? Y'all getting houses and cars and diamonds and pearls and everything, and I'm pretty sure you get a goddamn camel and a horse if you want it. Motherfuckers over here don't even want to take y'all for a meal. This is some bullshit. I feel so underloved. I feel so underappreciated. Somebody call my mama. Y'all don't want to be here no more. God damn it, I'm packing up. Go somewhere. I'm packing up and I'm moving. That is in the religion that most of the west side of the world who call us misogynists and terrorists, sadly. I ain't even a Western religion. Like, goddamn it. And here we are thinking that the women are so damn undervalued and just fucking damn near slaves over there. And y'all motherfuckers the one running shit over there. When they say who run the world, girls, apparently Beyonce was over there. She was over in the Saudis when she wrote that song. Damn it. Don't wanna be here no more. Wanna go to Saudi. Wanna go to Saudi and be a princess. I wanna be a princess. I don't wanna be a queen yet. I wanna be a princess. Me and Cat calling this insane, but we got that. I got that for days over here. Queen Etta, what's up? I wanna be a princess. How you doing, Etta? I'm upset. Hungry soup, what's going on, sugar? What's your question? I want to be a princess. I don't want to tell folks what to do, but I want to be a princess and wear the pretty stuff. How you doing, Etta? What's your question, Soup? Damn, I just thought about it. I was like, she watching me pull tarot. I thought tarot was forbidden over there. Shit, and I'm learning a whole bunch of shit. Love reading. Like I said, that'd be the first thing people come for. I don't know what it is about love readings. It is Hungry Soup. It's gonna be a no. Nine of Swords is upright. This is keeping yourself up, worrying yourself, stressing yourself out. Knight of Cups is inverted. Boredom, idleness, not doing shit because you really want to, doing shit just to pass the time. Your emotions aren't in your actions that you're taking. Nothing's moving you. Literally, the Chariot is inverted. This is saying moving backwards or not moving at all. You are not progressing forward. You got Justice upright and you got the Six of Pentacles upright. All of this is about balance. Balance and doing things the way they're supposed to be done. Yeah, but the problem is everybody wants to be loved, but people want to do it the lazy way. I ain't got time to want to guess. I ain't got time to go to somebody who pulls cards or who reads the room and I'm going to go straight up to the person I like and be like, hey, I like you. What you want to do? And after that, if I put it all on the table and you say that's not what you want, I walk away. Now, if you lied, that's on you. The Arab generosity is huge over here. Never pay for dinner on any date. And if I tried, I would get yelled at low key. I can say that when I have gone on dates, yeah, guys did not like for me to pull out any money. I don't know, somebody popping off out there. A video of guys fighting over the bill, baby. That's what I see. Here's the thing. I know I'm gonna have two husbands. That's what I'm gonna be having to look at. She ain't paying for nothing. Like, I can honestly say that even growing up, your friend is a witch. damn, we are so misinformed over here. Like, maybe it's that they focus so much on Muslim nations, like they focus highly on Muslim, that everything else is just like, oh yeah, the ones that wrap up, yeah, they all of them. Damn, Lord, there go DJ, my DJ. Yeah, I believe that. DJ, you first of all, what you ain't gonna do is come up in this house and not say, "Hey." First thing you talking about, so this boy been texting me. You rather hear about music event or yeah, like we don't hear shit. All we hear about is this king prince did that and this monarch did this and this and that. Like, what's the food like? Cause I done seen some plates, honey. I done seen y'all get down to get down. I done seen that line of folks sitting here popping up and then doing the who and then the huh. Line of men just damn near twerking out there. I want to see that part. And I want to see this food. Because the food be colorful. Food be looking good, honey. And I be mad as shit because I don't know none of the foods over there. You ain't seen no damn wave emoji. I ain't seen no wave emoji. Oh. Oh. You did. You gonna send me something pretty. Yeah, I know I love them damn dinosaurs. But what the boy texting you about? And is it the one that you got into a fight with? This boy here, I swear, my problem children. That's a long ass no, DJ. Meat juices. See, I'm a food person. I love me some good food. And I know, especially like the Indians, they be them spices they be putting on there. So I'm pretty sure the Saudi Arabian food is. We gonna Google it. We sure are. Mm-hmm. See, look how pretty this is. And then y'all cook like me because I don't know how to make shit small. Mm. Mm-mm. That look good. Let me look at this here. Let's see. They got kabasa or majbous. Majbous and kapsa. Not kabasa, kapsa. Shawarma. I want me some real shawarma. And it's supposed to be somewhere over here that do it, but I don't know what the hell it is. Shawarma. Shakshuka. Eggs poached in sauce. I ain't fan of the raw yolk. Mm. Falafel, deep fried balls. That's what it say. Falafel is deep fried balls. Y'all ought to be shy. Deep fried balls. Cock. We went from deep fried balls to cock. Bread rings. Martabak. Martabak. Ooh, pancakes. They not sweet. I don't think they're sweet. Let's see if you are interested, the best way to learn is to come over, get you a tour guide, and ask all you want. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, hummus. Full Madames. Aceta. Boiled flour pudding. That Arabic coffee. It's thin. Kawa? That damn kapsa mash boost looks so good. Meat and vegetables and rice. Mm-hmm. Grusan, that look good. Meat and vegetable stew. Jalama, Arabian lamb stew. Baby dog, talk dirty to me. Daja Mashwi, Arabian grilled chicken. Monty. Oh, I done seen that before. Spiced dumpling meat. Or spiced meat dumpling. I'm sorry, baby. It's okay. It is okay. It is okay. By all means, you can just sit and watch. What you mean what Ed want with you? Why don't you ask him what he want with you? DJ, all that goddamn mouth you got, you can't ask these questions? The king, the Knight of Cups is inverted. This is, he's bored. He is bored. Strength is inverted. He is vulnerable. Judgment card is inverted. He is making a horrible ass decision right now. And the Lovers card, he wants some dick. You know what this boy wants. It is the worst of the worst. He's bored and he wanna fuck. He is not in his right mind. That's what he wants. I don't know why you made this more complicated than it was. He want to bring problems, and guess what? You gonna let him. You didn't listen to me when I told you not to let that boy get your damn shoes. You ain't gonna listen to me now. Lord, go ahead, Nora. Everybody else asking it. What about the boy you like? Conjure, what's up? I feel like I've seen that name before. Key, okay? Should I tell them that I like them? No. Is that right? No. I'm just saying I would, but this ain't no. Lord DMT TV. Do it. I mean, you gotta understand, when I pull on the path you're on now. Does he like you? No. That's probably why they're saying not to do it. Because it would be a boredom thing. About the moon and the June and the spring. A blue or a T for two. Anything with the swing. What's going on, Lord DMT TV? Wait, is the way is he? Then why is he saying all this? Bored. Two of Wands is inverted. This is making a horrible choice. It's not bad judgment. It's just making a horrible choice. Ten of Wands is inverted. He's trying to let something go. He's trying to get his head above water. Sometimes a lot of people think that to get over somebody, you got to get under somebody else. And then the Knight of Pentacles is inverted. This is not a beneficial move. There's no benefit in it. New York, how you doing? Just chilling. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Cop a squat and chill a spell with me. And whoop. Well, it's 6 a.m. Honey, get to work. Nice chatting with you too, sugar. Make sure you done ate something before you go up in there too. How you doing, New York? Bye, sugar. DMT TV. What are you up to other than chilling on Twitch? Now, in fact, we're going to do a wellness check. Has everyone eaten today? You just got off? Oh, you poor baby. I keep forgetting you got about 45 jobs. Lord, you work at KFC, babe. I do not miss them days. But I do miss the cookies. The cookies and the pot pies. And the damn that $5 fill up with the mashed potato bowl. Ooh, baby, I used to fuck all them up. Then we got them hot wings. Them damn sliders. Them little sandwiches where you use the little chicken tender. Baby, I used to fuck that shit up. You've eaten loads today. It's problem, honestly, trying to lose weight. Just the chicken little, that's it. I used to make mine with no pickles. Ooh, honey. Oh, Lord. How you doing, Matthew? And DM, it's just about changing what you eat. Tell you something. Not saying that only do protein, because your body need all of them, protein, carb, and fat. But do a little more protein. Will I be attractive to every girl next school year? Of course not. Attraction isn't just physical. Do you ever wonder why you got some of the sexiest people with some gorilla ass fucking spouses? You're not going to be attracted to everyone. And some women don't like big buff dudes. Some of them like skinny guys. Some of them like chubby guys. I mean, it's like guys. Not every guy likes skinny ass women. Not every guy likes big women. And like people paying a lot of money for a little tender with bread. Baby, that used to piss me off. Especially it only coming like threes. Shit, nah. It's okay, binge eating. If you're binging, see why you're binging. You want to be buff or be buff. It's up to you. But don't do it to try to make yourself appealing to somebody else. Do it because you want to be it. Skinny or what? Yeah, see why you binge eat. A lot of binge eating is boredom. A lot of binge eating is one or two things. It is boredom or it is a feel good thing. Like you're trying to release dopamine and oxytocin and everything in you. So when you binge eat, are you binge eating more starches like chips and crackers and cookies? Or if you're binging sweets, that's usually you want that rush of dopamine. Once around the neighborhood, it all starts with that. When you come go for jogs, then runs. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I ain't never like running, walking, or jogging. Yeah, it's a bored thing. I tell you what, like this is one reason why I keep gum all around the house. Because a lot of times it's like you bored, you start wanting to chew. So instead of getting something where it's like chips or cookies or something, I get something that I could just actually chew. Let me tell you, it took 3 years. I accidentally ended up buying this pack of gum. I thought it was just like the regular pack that you see in the gas station. So I thought it was like the little that'll have probably like 10 packs of gum in it. Cause by that time I was doing security. I was always on the move. So I always kept gum. I did not read the fine print. Cause the damn box was that industrial size one. And I fucked around about two. I just this year ran out of that gum. Actually, I haven't even ran out. I still got one pack in there, the green pack. It's all like anytime you're trying to do anything, it's all about finding ways to work with it. I know that one of my issues is like I want to be motivated to go to the gym and all that shit. However, gyms cost money. I don't like going outside in the heat. I want to work out in the house. Uh, I don't feel like going upstairs to the gym. Like I will find excuses any way I can. So if I know I'm gonna use an excuse to not do something, it's like okay, if you're not gonna work out, you gotta eat better. So yeah, I do have like chips and stuff in there, but it's like, have you even eaten today? Okay, then you don't need no chips. Like I literally have to mother myself. Yeah, you got cookies and anything. No, baby, you're hungry. You don't want no snack. You're hungry. Go eat. So right now, I have meatballs. I made my meatballs. And they just finished I think about an hour ago. They just finished. I don't know if I want to make some no, I don't have orzo. I don't know if I want to make some gnocchi with it. But I got some garlic bread. Throw that on in the skillet. Make some garlic toast. I like putting mine in the skillet. Don't judge me. Shoot me. Freaking cheeses and pepperonis gets me good for the day. No. You have to. One thing I challenge y'all to do is better than the day before. Be better than you were yesterday. It doesn't mean you're always going to do right. It just means, I ate 45 Cheez-Its yesterday. Maybe today I'll only eat 30. Maybe I'll eat 35. Maybe I'll make sure that, let me drink some water beforehand. Am I really hungry or what? It's all about little steps. No one's perfect. You're always learning. Are you perming your hair and brushing that through? You gonna brush your goddamn thoughts off. What is he trying to do? What is he trying to do? What's going on here? What is he trying to do? Oh, he's trying to do waves. Ooh, you did that damn thing there, but yeah, baby, it takes time. That's one thing. Like, don't don't rush if you don't need to. Don't rush if you don't need to. I feel that. Are my guides mad that I've been pushing reading books back? No. One thing about it, like I won't say that they don't get upset with us, but hell, we get upset with them. I mean, it's part of the course. It's a relationship. It's all about learning each other. But everything takes time. Everything is just about little bitty steps. So, DM, if you want to start eating better or stop binging, one thing I did do, let me tell you something. Don't ask your guys for shit that you ain't ready for. I told other people and y'all knew, so I'm going to tell y'all. When I first got my place, I said I want to eat right. I want to do good. I don't want to be, eating I want to be eating junk food. And I asked my team to help me. I said help. I didn't say snatch all the goddamn taste buds out of my mouth. When I got my place, I had saved up. I went and filled up the whole goddamn house with groceries. When I say I put groceries in the house, I put groceries in the house. I didn't want a damn chip. I done spent $200 damn dollars on some shit that I had no taste for. And it literally sat in there for damn near a year. I'm mad as shit. Because we don't throw no food away. When I finally opened one, it was greasy. I didn't want it. I'm like, let me rephrase that. Help me, but make sure to look out for my damn pocket. What would have happened? You went to Dorian's house, Lord. Oh, they bumping. It wouldn't have been a challenge. It would not have been a beneficial move. And it would have been small. It would have been like a small issue that would have got progressively bigger. She hears somebody out there. Hold on. Well, whoever it is must not be on my block. They must be the next street over. I know they loud as hell, ain't they? Geomancy. Probably. What I say? 2 hours. What I say? 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay, but you're knocking my fluff down. Okay, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, get down. Get down. Stop. Why you lick deodorant? Get down. Get down. Man, weird creature. I'm gonna go spend time with the family. Pretty sure. No problem, Matthew. Tell the family I said what's up. Might as well ask for a reading. Should you ask your crush out on a date? Nope. The people, that's the problem. People take the word no and automatically put a negative connotation with it. Let me tell you why. No is not a bad word. No is not negative. You're new here, so I'll tell you this story because a lot of people who follow me already know it. If no was so bad, no would not have saved me. A couple years ago, I had the same job, had been working the same job for about 4 years. I have 3 alarms set to go to this job. All 3 of these alarms went off this day. Not one of them woke me up. Not one. And especially with iPhones and stuff, you'll sit here and you'll see the the snooze and the didn't happen. So when I woke up, it was 9 o'clock. I had to be at work at 9:30. My job is a good 45 minutes to an hour away, depending on traffic. I text my boss and say, hey, I'm so sorry I overslept. It'll take me, but I'll be there. I'll just be late. I can get there about 10 o'clock. She said, don't worry about it. My boss has never, ever told me not to come in. Ever. Told me, don't worry about it. You good. Now, me, I'm upset because I done got good sleep. I'm up. Now I ain't got nowhere to go. I got to sit here and look at damn TV or something. I don't like not working. I don't like missing work. I don't like missing money. So for me, that was a bad thing. No, don't go to work. In my head, I was like, motherfucker, I'll come up there anyway and clock the fuck in. But I said, you know what? Instead, let me go ahead and make some breakfast. I ain't made breakfast in a long time. Made me some eggs, bacon. Made me a fucking, a Belgian waffle. Powdered sugar, chocolate, strawberry, full works. I was good that morning. I'm still mad because I'm like, shit, I'm missing out on money. Next time I went to work, I find out that somebody in the office, now mind you, this is when COVID was first like a big thing. I found out somebody in the office had COVID. Would have been directly in the department that I help out when my section is done for the day. I'd have been right there in there with them. On top of that, I went, at that time my grandmother was alive. I go to see her. I went to see her that weekend. I would have brought that shit to her. When I say nothing worked that day, it didn't wake me up. I got nose all over the place. Next time I had to go to work, everything was stopping me. Nope. 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 You gotta go get gas. Well, you gotta go pick this up. Well, you gotta go do this. You might as well just call out. It made no sense that everything was working against me. So, if you keep getting no's, I used to be hard headed. I used to say it take 3 of them. It take 3 no's for me not to do nothing. It don't even take 3. 2 at best for me. If it is ridiculously hard for me to do something, it ain't meant for me to do. Now, I'm not saying everything come easy, because anything worth having is worth working for. However, it usually is that it is something you are able to work to. If you walk out your house one day and the whole fucking road is gone, that ain't the day for you to leave your fucking house. Go back inside, take a nap. Don't see no as negative. Okay? Don't see no as negative. If they're telling you not to, it's going to be for a reason. You just don't know the reason yet. We don't know. Your crush could be like a horrible ass person and do one of them old school ass jokes where they take the geek out to be nice or some shit, or do it on a bed or something. We don't know what it is. And it might be the fact that if they say yeah, they'll want to go to this place. Well, this particular place on that day that y'all would be going is going to get robbed. So don't see no as bad. Just see no as wait. A no is a wait. It's a pause. It's a stop. It's the end of a sentence before another one can start. Don't see it as a bad thing. Yeah. And that's because this society is all about instant gratification. No kills that. Everybody wants yes. I could be a motivational speaker. You're not the first person that told me that. I wouldn't even know how to start doing it, but apparently I already do it. But don't worry about that. Like, everybody now, it's all yes. Do you want to do it? Yeah. Everybody wants yeah. The first time they hear no, this is why this whole fucking world is so fucking sensitive now. Everybody wants yes. And telling someone yes spoils them. What is it, spare the rod, spoil the child? They done spared the rod on so many asses. These asses, the first time they get tapped, no. Baby, I grew up on the word no. And I grew up on you ain't asking no questions. If mama say no, that's the end of discussion. You better see that as the universe is mama. And mama said no. Take your ass in there, sit down somewhere. Don't worry about that. You gotta think, we are here in this flesh bag. We can only see what's in front of us. We can't predict the future. We don't know what path we walking. All we can do is try to listen to the signs and listen to the guidance. So when they tell you no, let me tell you something. When they tell you no, it is always going to be for the betterment of you. is always going to be looking out for your absolute best. If they tell you yeah and you run into something, you can be like, man, this is bullshit. Y'all told me to go here. So why, if I was a spirit guide and I know, DM wants to ask Amanda out. Amanda is going to have a bad day the day he wants to ask her out. He got this plan. He want to ask her out on Wednesday so they can go out on Friday. He want to take her he want to do the full 9. He want to take her to dinner and a movie. Well, on that Friday, Amanda's cycle is going to start. Amanda has endometriosis. She has horrible cramps. She's not going to be in the mood to be nice and say yeah. In fact, she's going to be a bitch about a week before that. He's going to get the absolute worst of her if he asks her out on this day. So no, don't do it, because you are not seeing her at her best. You are seeing her in pain. They're not saying don't ever ask her out, but they're telling you what you got going now, the way you feel, everything that's lining up now is not lining up in a good way. Baby, I get to the point of something. If I get a no somewhere, I be like, oh, y'all know something. That's what I say. Instead of it being N-O, see it as K-N-O-W. Should you do it? No. Oh, y'all know something. Leave it at that. Sometimes it's up for them to know and for you to find out. Fuck around and find out means something totally different in the spirit world. I tell you that much. Don't ever challenge them. I mean, we are challenging already. This is why they are with us. Because we're the challenge for them. They're supposed to help us and teach us and guide us, but they have to figure out a way to do it. We ain't gonna always understand. Our natural instinct is, but I want this, therefore I should have this. So I don't know why y'all are telling me no. It's right here. Let me go ahead and get it. Let me take it. Then that's when you get the spirit guys looking like, God damn it. Now we got to do damage control because you about to sit here and blow your whole goddamn hand off your hand. And we got to sit here with you and help you work through a lifestyle of having like 3 fingers and half of these 2. Don't worry about it, sugar. To me, if you keep trying to do something and it seems like it ain't working, it ain't time for it. Any more questions? Go ahead, ask it. Should I take a gap year after college? Yeah. Yeah. And I was gonna say I honestly would. Yeah. With that eagle having the freedom, the scarab beetle being good luck, and it's the King of Pentacles. It's about being logical with your benefits. So yeah, I honestly would, because it is an adjustment to go from high school to college to adulthood. Hell, it's an adjustment just going from school to the real world. In school, elementary, middle, high school, you had set times when everything started. College, you get to choose your schedule for the most part. After college, it's all on you. Now, I'm not saying like you don't have your parents and your family and everybody who can help you out. You know, a lot of people do and a lot of people don't. But I burnt myself out after college. Why? Because I maxed out my schedule every single fucking year. I didn't even take summers off. I did because I wanted to. I graduated a whole year early because I literally burnt myself out. I don't want to look at another book. But now I'm like, I just want to go learn shit. To be fair, I just want to go learn shit. I just wish school was fucking free here. Jason, what's up? Take the year off. That would be the time to get your head together. Don't think that just because you are in college that you're supposed to have all your shit together. Guess what? I want you to think about one thing. Your parents. Your parents was this age at one point, and they had not a fucking clue what they wanted to do. A lot of us, our parents were in their 20s and 30s having kids. We look to them and think, oh, mama knew everything. Mama had it together. Mama was us. Mama was figuring out life just like we are doing now. Daddy was us. Daddy was trying to go provide and figure out how not to let this little human of his die from starvation. You fell off the bed. Oh my God, the baby crying. Baby girl, what's up? Take the year off. Everybody now, I told you, this society now is instant gratification. No, like it's only recently that everyone's starting to look out for their own mental health. Constantly on the go, constantly doing is not always a good thing. Some people, the reason they're so anxious and antsy is because they cannot sit by themselves because they're uncomfortable with themselves. They're going by society. Society say I'm supposed to do this. Society say I'm supposed to do that. Society is not the same. Society is not with you when you go to sleep. Fuck what society say. You better look at them rich ass people. Half of them didn't go to college. And the other half didn't go to high school. Don't get caught up in the rat race. Don't get caught up thinking you have to do this or have to be whatever. Hell, college ain't even for everybody. A lot of people don't want to do college shit. A lot of people do better off with trade schools. Why they phased out trade schools, I have no idea, because trade schools were fucking amazing. They gave you real world hands-on experience to do shit. If you feel like after college you still don't know what you want to do, after college, baby, you young. Hell, under 50, you still young. Take some time. Figure out if that degree that you started in is what you want to finish in. Because a lot of people start off, everybody want to be a doctor. Everybody want to be a lawyer till you got to sit in that damn classroom. Then it's, oh, hell. The tests you got to take. The studying you got to do. The life you are committing to. Depending on what kind of doctor you want to be, baby, you have no life outside of that ER. You living in that hospital. So just be sure what you want to do. Take the year off. Get some rest. Once you walk across that stage, take a deep breath. Whew, Lord, yeah, I done finished that. Take the year off. Go travel. Hell, I don't know. Take whatever you had to put on the back burner because you were in college, start it up again. Maybe you find out you want to play the guitar again. And you done got real good at it. Maybe you want to take some acting classes. Maybe you want to go some singing classes. Maybe you want to YouTube. Maybe a lot of things. The hard part is when you get stuck. Because everybody feels like, okay, after that, how long is too long to not be back in school? You got people in their 60s going back to school. Ain't never too late. I heard it. I don't know what it was. Yeah. Start playing Dungeons and Dragons again. I don't know nothing about the game, but shit, who knows? You might end up being one of them dungeon masters that people pay for you to, oversee their games. They might be like, nah, is Lord doing it? Lord DM, is he the man? Nah, I can't play with you. Hell, you might start a YouTube channel for people like me who don't know shit about it. I don't know shit about Dungeons and Dragons. Except it's called Dungeons and Dragons. That's it. And my mindset is I'm pretty sure what I think Dungeons and Dragons is not what the game is about. I do know that it's role play, but again, I have a different mindset, and I don't think y'all role play the way I role play. I don't think you do. Then y'all got scorecards, and you gotta. I think somebody keeps the story. The only reason I know a little bit because I watched this thing on YouTube, and some of the stories are about people who play Dungeons and Dragons. And I know it's a dungeon master. I know y'all get something about your character. You build your character. You play your storyline. Some people go full out and dress up. And you get to do shit in stories. It's not necessarily that it sounds weird to me. It just sounds like a lot. It sounds like a whole hell of a lot. It sounds like I gotta keep a scorecard. I gotta, and then it's like what is it? In character, in game, in character, out of game, in character, like all kind of shit. Okay, you know this. Like I think one of them said the dungeon master told the girl that she was an oracle and she got shit from her goddess, and he told her out of game and out of character. He's like, but you have to choose whether or not your character knows it. And then you have to choose whether your character does it in the game. And I'm like, that's too many that's some Inception level shit there. You just going deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole. I'ma get lost. It's a lot for a dungeon master, but for a player, it isn't too bad. You just need to know the rules. I just want to be a cute fox girl. The cute fox oracle girl that can talk to all the animals. I'm Dr. Strange and Dr. Doolittle. I'm Doolittle Strange. I'm do a strange little thing. That's my character. Beloved, what's going on? And me. player acting as the character is crazy. It can be difficult at certain times. I don't know. Well, it wouldn't be for me because hell, I've been acting all my life. So depending on which character I have to be, I could be that character. Or if my character was a Southern Belle, honey, that's just easy for me to do. But if it was from Great Britain, or my character from the Island Man, acting is easy. What? Lord, why? Next time I come on him, DM is gonna be like, "Hey, I built you a character. I think you like her." It's like, well, and then I think the shit that got me lost was like, yeah, you got two charisma. You are you saying they're too charismatic? No, they got two charisma and negative three wisdom. What? So they're too charismatic, but they dumb as shit. Like what? I might one day. One of my homeboys is into it. Like I don't know how far into it he is, but I know he does it sometimes. So okay, before I get out of here, any more questions? Cause I'm gonna give me some meatballs. My meatballs is done. My meatballs. My meatballs. I make the sauce and everything. This sweet. I'm a cook. I read characters all the time. I just remember all my characters had depressing backstories. Now think about why. Why do your characters have depressing backstories? Is it because you are depressed? Or you are living vicariously through your characters where they had a bad background and overcame it? Should I pursue computer engineering? No, this one's saying you haven't learned past actions yet. It's like not learning your lesson. So maybe you've done something similar or you're still following the same pattern. The reason why is definitely my life stuff. That is living vicariously through your characters and wanting to have control. You couldn't control what happened in your life, therefore, you controlled it in your character's life. That they had some type of horrible background, but I guarantee all of your characters were most likely very strong, had either amazing ass wisdom, or were strong and buff, or they were magical. But it was something about that character. Whatever ability you gave them is most likely the ability that you wish you had in the moment you were getting hurt. So if you were a person who maybe you didn't have the best relationship with your parents and they always left you alone, your character might be the life of the party because that's where you want to be. Or your character might be the mother of the group or the father of the group, where everyone looks to them for advice and everything. That's what you needed back then. If you were being bullied, your character might be either really strong or really magical, where if you wish you could have made a bucket of water just appear and fall on someone's head, that was what you wanted or needed then. It's therapeutic, but it doesn't solve the issue, because the issue is still not dealing with the past. Yes, you can make your character go through their life and deal with their life their way, but you need to go through it. You need to deal with it. You need to figure it out. I don't know how bad it was. You never thought about that? Really? I thought that was obvious. Go back to your characters. This might be why you need to take that year off. Go back to your characters. Look at the stories that you gave them. Look at when you gave them to them. Because the same, like, you might have did a dark background story when you were 7, and you might have did a dark background story when you were 17. They're not going to be the same. One is coming from a child, one is coming from a teenager. But they may be rooted in something very similar. Maybe one of your characters, their ability is invisibility. It is the wanting to not be seen. I just thought I was annoyed at the time, so was trying to be edgy or something. You were annoyed. You were. You genuinely were annoyed. But you had a reason for it. It's not that you were trying to be edgy. It's that at that time, edgy was probably the rebellion. That was your way of fighting back. That was you saying, fuck everything. I can't do shit, so I might as well do this. You were annoyed, but you have to find out what were you annoyed at. As a teenager, hell, as a child, period, it is normal and it is natural to be annoyed. You already got to deal with hormones. You already got to deal with figuring out life. The last thing you want to do is to have to deal with that shit in the house as well. So I don't know when you started, Dungeons and Dragons. But pay attention to all your background stories, plus when you did them. And then try to figure out what you were trying to save yourself from. Because it doesn't make sense for all of your background stories to be so dark. It's not a good thing. It's you actually reaching out to what I think you did, other than writing your feelings down. You reached out to future you. You reached out to future you in the only way you knew. This is like how kids write diaries. It's a safe space. It's yours. It's yours alone. But when you do that, you bookmark your life. It's like you make a fucking save point. You bookmark it and you say, this is what I was dealing with at this time in this moment. So when you get older and you go back and some people look like, oh shit, I was a dumbass little kid. No. That kid is reaching out to you saying, hey, this is something that happened to me that was so important that I wrote it down. For you, this is something that happened to me that was so important that I wrote a story about and saved myself in this moment. So look back at what little you was trying to tell you, because it may also let you know, like, let's say you don't do well with intimacy. And I mean just like hugging someone or being really nice or really sweet to somebody because you think they're going to use it against you. You don't know it, you don't recognize it, you just know, that makes me uncomfortable. Well, let's say you go back and you look at one of your characters. And one of your characters' background story is that you had a crush on somebody who did it as a joke. And you found out. You might not have thought that that was a big deal at the time, but it's like, damn, that could be your intimacy issues. Or maybe you got a character who doesn't like getting money. They don't like getting money. They don't. If you try to give them money, they don't like it. And then now all of a sudden they're the richest thing in the world, and all they want to do is give to people. Well, then you look back at the backstory and find out the reason that this happened was because when they were younger, somebody gave them something, then lied and said they stole it. That could be your reason. You never know. You find out a lot about yourself if you look back at some of your stuff that you did when you were a kid. My hair just tickles me, and this side here just wants to hang lower. It bothers the hell out of me sometimes. I looked at some. They seem to deal with pain and death. Did you lose someone when you were younger? Squirrel, what's going on, honey? Did you lose somebody when you were a kid? I mean, not exclusively, as in that's not all they talk about, but still. I'm good, sugar. I make meatballs. I make my meatballs. And I'm going to make garlic bread. I didn't do the honey and brown sugar. I thought about it after I had already put the jam in there. Yeah, I'll remember to do it next time. So if they talked about pain and death, I don't know how old you were, but did you lose somebody around that time? Because that could also be a coping mechanism. Only thing I lost was a cat that I was close to young and had to deal with an abusive relationship between my mom and dad. So what I'm hearing is you were in an environment as a kid that you had nobody to turn to that you trusted. And the one thing that brought you peace, that brought you comfort, that brought you safety, that brought you love, left. That it I don't know if it died or ran away, but it's saying lost. I'm assuming that the cat died. To a lot of people, to adults, and that's life. You got to get used to animals dying. But to a kid, especially if that's your first experience with death, that's a lot. That's very traumatizing. Yeah, I think a cat can't talk back. A cat can't talk to nobody except another cat. So that was the one person you could talk to without fear of someone yelling at you. That was one thing you could talk to and not worry about being judged. That cat just only wanted to be right there. Right there, cuddled up with his person. You could vent all that you wanted in safety. Yeah, it's the circle of life, but you gotta think for a kid, that's something completely different. A lot of us get our first brush with death as like a pet or something when you're young. And death still doesn't hit you the same until it's something close. Oh, of course. You're supposed to have conversations with your pets. These creatures in here, me and them argue every day. But you gotta think, DM, that was a dark time. You already said it was an abusive relationship between your mom and dad. Then the one piece of solace that you had left, it was gone. Yeah. That could be a reason for the talk of pain and death. Literally, the pain from your mom and your dad and the death of your cat. There's nothing wrong with that. I would say try to use it and see, are you still like that? Do you still have some type of aversion to whatever you dealt with? Are you still, did the abuse, does it dictate how you interact with people? This also may be why they're telling you not to go after your crush. Because when you are in an environment that is so toxic, that is so painful, you tend to repeat those same mistakes. A lot of people say guys marry their mothers. And if your mother was abusive as well, you may be attracted to what you saw in her, even if you don't know it. So if you look at this crush of yours, does she make you genuinely feel good, or does it feel familiar? Familiar is not always good. Melanie, what's going on, honey? I guess it has affected my love life. I kind of depend on love and attention, I guess, from seeing the abuse. Yeah. If you didn't see a loving relationship as a child, trying to get that as an adult is hard because you don't know what you're looking for. You just know this is what they did. If they could do it, I can do it. And if you can't, you feel like you're less than your parents. You are always supposed to do better than your parents. Every parent wants their child to do better than they did. For the most part. We ain't talking about narcissists or anything. But in general, parents want the best for their kids. You didn't see that. You didn't get that. So for you, you may be drawn into a cycle of abuse and a cycle of victim behavior. What I would tell you, DM, you should never have someone speak to you in any way that's not loving, even if it's firm. Like the way I'm speaking to you now is how you should want someone to speak to you. You should want them to listen to you, not just hear you. So right now you're starting to realize that you like attention. You love and you love attention. So you need to make sure that you are getting it in healthy ways, not depending on it, not trying to make someone like you. You know when something feels bad. Even people who have been abused, so they know bad feelings. I tell everyone, I try to speak to everyone with love and with respect because that's how I expect and demand to be spoken to and treated. What are your questions, Hallie and Melanie? It might be difficult, DM, but try to be very objective with dating for right now. I wouldn't even focus on dating because you got some work you need to do. Who can you trust? Do you have a list of people or something, Hallie or Haley? General. Melanie, you doing too damn much. Ace of Swords is inverted. This is you feel trapped. Five of Swords inverted. Literally, you need to put yourself back together. The Empress is inverted. Why are you hiding from yourself? And the Sun is inverted. You're not having fun. This is just miserable as fuck, Melanie. The fuck is going on? Oh, thank you, squirrel. No problem, DM. That's what I'm here for. Okay, well, Haley, I'm gonna need you to like ask of who those people are. Who you trying to figure out who you can trust. DM, I can tell you one thing. If you have been thinking it's all your fault, you know what, since you got a list, let me do it this way. Who should she trust? Look for the person that makes you realize why. This guy here swapping out, he has Sleeping Beauty disease. There was no reason for him to even think it. Look for the person who looks in you and is like, why do you even think that should happen to you? Why do you think, not in a negative way, but if you think that something bad is going to happen to you, look for the person who's like, if you're a good person, why the fuck would bad happen to you like that? Nine of Swords inverted. This is someone who does not keep you up at night, who does not stress you, who you don't have to worry about them. And then the Emperor is inverted. It could be saying that it's not a man, but it's also saying that they are not your definition of male authority. That's who you trust. But then, if you thought that this was all your fault, I can't do anything right, people don't do this, people don't do that, you are coming from a place of hurt. The world does need more kindness. And the issue is that not everyone knows how to be kind. People know how to be polite. They don't know how to be kind. People know how to be nice. They don't know how to be kind. Polite means don't say anything you won't say it to you. Nice is give a compliment. It does not have to be sincere. Kind is, how are you feeling today? Do you need to talk? Because kind is looking out for someone else. I'm sorry, could you try to help me understand that better? Who don't you have to worry about? Who is someone that you thinking about them automatically, you're like, you don't have to worry about them. You don't have to worry about them being mean, vicious, wicked to you. Who is someone who is always going to tell you the truth? Who is someone who makes you think? Who is someone, because I don't know if you have a problem with authority. If you see authority as always being rigid, structured, do as I say, they're not doing that to you. They may be saying, okay, I see what you're saying, but do you think there's another option? I want to go drink 45 bottles of tequila. Okay, That's an option. Um, do you think there's another thing we could do? Who does that? Everyone should like being kind, but the thing is, some people, if you're not raised correctly, kind people, or rather people who are always nice and polite, get taken advantage of because people are not used to this. It is. This world is very self-serving. People don't get it when someone is like me. People don't understand me. As nice and as sweet as kind as I am still going to set boundaries. And that's one thing that this world is not used to. Boundaries. The word no. They're not used to that. This world is not meant, or rather this world has shifted. Because back in the 60s and 70s, it was always love everybody. This is the hippie movement. People didn't understand that shit. Oh, thank you, Lord. But people didn't understand it. People don't get, oh man, you want to love everybody. You want to be nice to everybody. Why the hell shouldn't I? It's the first emotion we learn. I do good giving messages, so thank you, sugar. The first emotion you're supposed to learn is love. When you come out of the womb, you are coming out with no knowledge of anything. You can't feed yourself. You can't do anything. You are trusting someone to do it for you. Is my boyfriend going to make an honest change? Hell no, and you know it. This is literally the healing card. Ain't no healing. Is your neighbor your enemy? No. Children have unconditional love, and that's an issue. Because they are going to love you no matter what until you give them a reason not to. Your job as the adult is discernment. You are to instill good discernment. That's what your job is, to teach these kids how to be discerning. And it's not just that, it's a lot more work. You got to teach them that, yeah, just because someone gives you candy doesn't mean they want the best for you, because the candy could have this or that, or they could be trying to do this. DM, it is not your fault. Just because your parents didn't know how to love each other or love you or show it to you efficiently, effectively, or even at all, it is not your fault, baby. Do not blame yourself for that. Don't ever blame yourself because your parents couldn't do what you think or felt like they should have been able to do. All you can do is understand that you didn't get what you needed, accept that you cannot change the past, but you can change your now. You are looking for love. Everyone is. Definitely single parent, but they would have a better life than I did. That's the point. Every parent wants the best for their kid. And guess what? They don't have to be your blood parent to want the best for you. Anybody I meet, I want the absolute best for them. Absolute best. I give compliments all the time. I see something I like, I say something about it. That's always how I've been. So DM, I don't want you to get so hyper focused on, I want you to work through whatever it was that you went through. I don't want you to get caught up in the blame game. I'm hoping like hell it didn't make you a narcissist. Yeah, that's usually why people do get into RPG. You start to understand why you play yourself in the RPG, because you get to escape reality. Yeah. You got to be in a world that you created. You got to be in a world where you had the relationship that you wanted. You got to be in a world where you were the top dog and people answer to you. And some people go over the top and they're the tyrant. I know I need to leave, but I don't know where to go. Anywhere. You are focused on a destination. Focus on the journey, Haley. If you need to go, go. Trust and believe that whatever you need is going to appear. You will have the exact same future as normal if you stay. You need to find the strength to get the hell out of whatever this situation is that you're in. Everything starts with us, a thought. You say you know you need to leave. That's the first step. Now, it's only when you really say, fuck this. It is when you say, I don't give a damn where the fuck I end up as long as it's not with you. That's when you get your power back. Right now, you ain't got your power. You don't want to leave the house. Notice you said you don't want to leave the house. You ain't say a damn thing about the relationship. Baby, the houses are a dime a damn dozen. But you know what? If you stay in that house, that will be the only fucking house you will ever be in. But if you leave, you open up your catalog, baby. You open up your catalog from shacks to mansions, from apartments to boat houses. But you won't get there if you stay in that house. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I say this is that comfort shit. Comfort fucks you up. Being comfortable is what destroys a lot of... Comfort destroys passion. When you comfortable, you feel like you don't need to do shit else. You know you need to get out of that house. You know that house ain't no good. Probably got black mold, fucking carbon dioxide all through it. You know that ain't that good. That ain't good for you. You know you need to get out. But if you stay, I told somebody this before. Don't complain about hell if you don't plan on going out. Okay? I told him, basically, what did I end up telling? I told him, and I got this from actually one of my relatives. This was at a funeral. Either walk through hell or stay in it. Basically. Because guess what? If you keep going, you have to walk through the storm. If you walk and keep going, eventually you're going to get out of hell. But you know what ain't going to ever get you out of hell? Staying still. So if you like the smell of fire and sulfur, sit your ass down and don't complain about it being hot. But if you want to get up out of there, you better keep walking. I think my life has affected how I treat my brother because I don't want him to have the same kind of life I did. And you shouldn't. If your life wasn't good, you shouldn't want that on nobody else. You might be more of a father. I'm going to assume you're a guy because the word Lord. You might be more fatherly than him because you feel like you didn't have that. But you also might be way more protective of him because no one was there to protect you. It does not make you a bad person. Yeah, you can always change the future, but the past is the past. Ain't no sense crying over what happened back then. The past is done. The past is written. It's already set. Your future is what you gotta focus on. But right now, you need to live in the present. You should always feel loved. You should, if you're not happy, you should at least feel peace. I ain't gonna say feel happy because if you happy all the damn time, something is entirely not right. Everybody has to go through some storm. Everybody. But the storm doesn't last forever. Nothing lasts forever. Good or bad. That's why you have to appreciate what you got now. Haley, I know you are in a rough situation. And it sounds weird as fuck to say appreciate this. I want you to appreciate it now. Appreciate that horrible relationship you're in now. Because baby, once you out of it, You get to look back and be like, I ain't never doing that shit again. It has made you stronger. It has made you wiser. Appreciate it. Everything got a purpose. Nothing is coincidental. Anthony, what kind of reading you looking for? Nothing's coincidental. That's why I tell everybody, if you end up on my live, there's not a coincidence. You were meant to come to me. In my mind, I see him as a younger me that I can fix or some weird thing. Don't see him as something to fix. See him as a person to love. That's it. You will always be hurt if you go around trying to fix people. That ain't your job. Your job is not to fix anybody but you. That is the only thing you are obligated to fix. That's it. Your job, DM, for your brother is to love your brother for who he is, how he is, where he is in this life. That's what your job is. No, Haley, I'm just talking. I done told you what you need to do. You know you need to get out of there. Can't nobody make you do something, because guess what? If someone made you do it, you regret it. You resent them. You be on the what ifs. Can't nobody make you move your feet but you. DM, love your brother for how he is. Be there for him. Be open up communication. This is where everything is hard in this damn planet, because people don't know how to talk. They know how to bump their gums, but they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to communicate. This is more so why I get so irritated when people ask me what somebody think of somebody. Go ask them. And you won't have to guess. It's that courage that people lack. It's that because people are so afraid of no. That's the issue. Y'all are so afraid of no. You want that instant gratification. You would rather sit in limbo, miserable, than getting the damn answer and moving on. You would rather sit and wallow and wonder and stress and, oh my God, do they this and do they that? Baby, I'm not doing that. I'm not stressing over over something that I can get a clear answer to. You like me? As what? Do you want to date me? Nah, I don't see you like that. Okay, well, thank you. Future, I ain't going that far into the future, Anthony. I'm going to give you a general. We're going to give you a general. That's what you're going to get. Anthony, you hurt. Anthony, you hurt. Anthony, you hurt. Queen of Cups is inverted. This is trying your best to stifle your emotions. You're trying to stifle your emotions. Why? Because you're not healed. Temperance is inverted. Ten of Cups is upright. This is trying to be cookie cutter. This is trying to, everyone else is doing this, so I'm supposed to do it too. I'm going to assume you're a guy. Stop trying to get advice from these fools that don't know how to be vulnerable. Stop listening to these motherfuckers that ain't never had a good woman or a good fucking friend to actually work with them through shit. If everybody else doing it, guess what? Look at everybody else's fucking results. They're miserable. Do something different. Shake some shit up. Where do you go? You apply for Section 8? Haley, I know you want answers. I know you want to know there's a specific place that you're supposed to get to. I know it. But as long as you're focusing on where, you will not move. That's your problem. You are so hyper-focused on another destination. You're in that house. Like you said, you don't want to leave that house. You don't want to leave a house that is shelter, that is warm, that has food. You don't want to leave the comfort. You don't want to leave the stability that you are in, as rocky and as horrible as it is. That's why I can't tell you where you're going to end up, because you're not trying to leave. You ain't fed up enough, baby. I told you, until you get it in your head, I don't give a fuck about this house, these clothes, this food. Baby, I will go out there and learn to hunt deer. I don't tell what clothes I use. I will go out there and learn to hunt deer before I sit here and be in the house while I'm miserable or having somebody whoop my ass. The shit me. I'll be sitting there smiling in my goddamn mugshot before that happens. Be a cold day in hell. I mean, I never talk about my issues in person. I have to hide behind the screen. I don't want to seem weak, though I know I wouldn't. It's why I don't talk about my disability. This is, again, this is that perception. This is that social shit. This is, what does society think of me? Stop worrying about society. Society is fucked up. Society ain't even society no more. Society is bullshit. Every model out there, every goddamn celebrity, that's fake. It's Photoshop. That ain't even real shit. The idea of perfection, that's the issue. They have made y'all think that perfect means perfect. Perfect this, perfect that. There is no such thing. Perfect is not real. Perfect is subjection. It is totally subjective. There's no such thing. I am perfectly imperfect, and I tell that to anybody. Because I'm always learning. Because guess what? If you're perfect, there's nothing more for you to learn. If you're perfect, that means you ain't going to hear nobody. You're not going to listen to nobody. There's nothing we can tell you that would be new to you. Hell, even God ain't perfect. If he was, would his creatures be so fucked up? No. So don't get caught up in perfection. And Haley, I know it's been rough, but apparently it ain't rough enough. Because you have not had that final straw break yet. You have not said, you know what? I'm about to have all I could take. And I would rather go out here and build a goddamn tree house. Go steal a tent before I stay up in this house with you. You ain't there yet. That's why I'm not going to sit here and tell you where will you go. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't ready to go nowhere because you still think, I don't want to leave this house. I don't want to leave this certainty. I know at least I come here, the lights is on, I got food in there, I got that. At the cost of what, baby? At the cost of what? If he beating your ass every day, guess what? It's only a matter of time before he beat you into a box. If you miserable every fucking day and you have if you're already predisposed to offing yourself, it's only a matter of time. Everything breaks. Everything gets worn down. Mountains get worn down. You ain't tired enough. You're not tired enough, baby. The day you decide, I don't give a fuck, I get so mad at myself because when is enough enough? When you say it is. That's when it's enough. The day you find we're walking out that door with just the clothes on your back and the phone in your hand. That's when it's enough. Because I already knew once you said, is he going to make real changes? That question in itself tells me, one, you dealing with a narcissist. But two, that you've been down this road before. Miss D, what's up? You done been down this road before. He done whooped your ass before. He done broke your rib before. He done lied and cheated before. He done fucked another woman in that house. He done caught an STD and gave it to you before. And so it wasn't gonna happen again. And then what happened? He broke your rib again. He lied and cheated again. He fucked another woman in y'all house. And he gave you another STD. You are the absolute most valuable thing you own. You are the most precious thing out there. There's nothing that gets more precious than you, even if you got kids. I get they your precious babies. I get it. But you ain't worth a damn thing to them kids if you not looking after yourself. How you gonna look after them if you dead? How you gonna look after them when you sick? How you gonna look at them when your eyes can't open? You can't. You are the most precious thing there is. So you should never mishandle you, and you damn sure shouldn't let nobody else mishandle you. There is no reason for it. There's not an excuse on this damn planet that would explain why you would sit here and let somebody do you wrong. If you got the mean fucking vase, are you just gonna throw that bitch around the house? Hell no. If you got a newborn baby, you just gonna sit here and shake that motherfucker like that? Hell no. That's not what you do to something so precious, something so valuable. You don't do that. You love it. You nurture it. You are there for it. You treat it so gently. You can be firm with it, but you will always be looking out for the betterment of it. This is why I talk to y'all this way. I get it. I've had my ugly time. I've had my time where I didn't love myself the way I should. I have had this exact same conversation with myself years ago. I'd be damned if I'm going to let another motherfucker mishandle me. Because I'm not going to mishandle me. I talk to y'all with love and respect the way I talk to myself. The same shit I'm telling y'all is the same way I talk to me. Because this is what I demand. You say it up with your heart. I know, baby. I know. Which is why I'm telling you, there's nothing I can tell you that's going to change anything until you say it. Nothing. I can't walk that road for you. Nobody can walk your road for you. Nobody. It's not what we can do. People come to oracles, tarot readers. They come to us all the time. How does this person feel about me? How does that person feel about me? What's the point of me telling you if you ain't gonna do shit? We get to see paths. We, like I said, Doctor Strange. We see the paths. We can kind of pinpoint the one you're on. At any point, you can change that. Right now, Hallie, you ain't going nowhere. You have not decided enough was enough. I don't know if you got kids, but let's put it like this. If he's whooping your ass in front of your child, basically, meet DM. DM had abusive parents. Look at what this baby's going through. Do you want to teach your kids not how to love people? Do you want to breed psychopaths and sociopaths? Do you want to breed people who are going to be a menace to fucking society? Or do you want to breed people who love and nurture people and make this world a better place? You cannot do that if you are willing to get your ass whooped. Because that little boy is going to look at that man whooping on your ass thinking that's what he's supposed to do. That little girl's going to look at you and say, damn, a man who loves me is supposed to beat my ass every day. And then what? They get older. Your son's wife coming to you, he beat my ass. Your daughter coming to you with black eyes, broken ribs. Mama, what should I do? He loved me. That's horrible. Or do you want your child to come to you saying, Mama, this is the most amazing man ever. He treats me so well. He treats me so well. He looks out for me. Mama, yesterday I was sick. He wouldn't even let me get out of bed. We stayed in bed. Like, I didn't want to get him sick, Mama. He wouldn't leave my side. He called out from work to look after me. Mom, my wife got sick yesterday. I couldn't leave her in there by herself. She can't fend for herself. And Mama, you didn't do that to us. I didn't see Daddy doing that to you. I went in there and made her soup, Mama. You know I can't cook. I went in there and heat up some Campbell's. How you feel if they looking and they're using you as a reference? That's what you want. You want to be able to look, and your kids get older, you want to see that wedding day picture if they believe in marriage. Even if they don't, you want to see them in good, healthy, successful, loving, nurturing relationships. You want them to come tell you goofy ass stories. Mom, I can't believe he sat here and we were at the park. You know he went and climbed the tree to get my kite down. You want him to do that. You want your kids to have a healthy, loving relationship, a different life than the way you grew up. Exactly. You have to be the change. You have to be the difference. The reason so many older generations are so troubled and so traumatic is because they said, this is what my parents did, so this is where it's supposed to be. No, you know that don't look good. You know it don't feel good. You know damn well grandmama sitting here in the house while granddaddy next door fucking the neighbor and got 7 kids over there and 18 with her. You know she didn't feel good about that shit. You know that. She did it because in that time frame is what was needed to be done. It's all she knew. It's not that time anymore. It's not that doing something just because it is what it is. No. That's not what we doing. We're not doing that. You are trying, and I give you that. I understand the reason you don't want to leave that house is less about your safety and it's more about the safety of them babies. I understand. I'm not a mom. At least not a human one. I'm not a mom. So I get you are willing to sacrifice your mental health, your physical health, to make sure that these babies at least have some stability, a roof over their head, clothes in their back, food in their stomach. I get that. But at what cost? Because guess what? These babies are growing up looking at this. This is going to shape the way they love people. It's going to shape the way they interact with people. I get you want to do this and you want to stay in that house for that stability. But if you sit in hell, don't complain about the heat. I need you to pick your babies up and I need you to walk them out of hell. You will never know what's on the outside of hell if you do not leave. Your babies can be so much better off. You can be so much better off. It's gonna be hard. You know what's hard? Change. Change is hard, sugar. Nay, what's going on? What's your question? Change is hard. Change is very, very difficult. And you know why? Because it's uncomfortable. If you're not used to it, it's uncomfortable. Like, I don't know what's on the other side. You know who else didn't know what the hell they were going to do? Steve Jobs, Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, the man who made Facebook, MySpace, Amazon. They didn't know what the fuck they were going to do. Look at them now. I mean, not look at the ones that are technically dead now, but look at the shit they did, you know? They accomplished so much. They didn't know what they were going to do. They didn't know how they were going to do it. They just knew they were going to do it. They knew they were going to do something that made the world better. I know you saying you that I'm right, and you don't want to sit in here that you're not gonna give up. You're not gonna give up. You're doing what you're doing now just for them babies anyway. But when you finally decide you're gonna get up and you gonna make your way, that's when you truly not giving up. Even if you had to bounce from house to house, even if you had to go, even if you had to go and get help from anywhere, hell, I would. If anything, I'll go to a church. Baby, start there. Dimples, what's up? Nate, what's your question? Go to a church. I'm not even religious, and for the most part, you find a lot of help in the church. Police station, they can only do so much. Their hands is normally tied. But a church usually has they have a resource system. They have services. They have source. They know. I ain't saying that you got to go to God, but God got some homeboys down here that's working. It's not a matter of you giving up. It's a matter of you keeping going. Because guess what? The second you say you ain't gonna be in that house is the second you give up on that house. Don't see giving up as a bad thing. I keep telling y'all. See, y'all done put negative connotations with a lot of words. Giving up, automatically negative. No. I would rather you give up on a toxic ass relationship. I would rather you give up on a fucking domestic abuse relationship. I would rather you give up on that shit so you can start on something else. Because as long as you with him, you ain't gonna know what love is. That's not love. That's ownership. He's treating you like that because you're property to him. So when you leave that property owner and take back your title, because it's yours, honey. This body here is mine. I own the title, the deed, the papers, all of it to this body here. And the only one above me that own that is my mama. It's the only one above that. But once you take back your power and take back your ownership, baby, you gonna strut around better than a peacock. Head held high, chest out. That's what you want for your kids. Yeah, her kids deserve better. They deserve much better. Don't get caught up in this. This temporary. It's up to you. DM, I don't know what your disability is, but thinking that someone's going to see you as weak because you got a disability is a terrible mindset. I see anybody who has a disability as the strongest motherfucker out there. Why? Because you are doing something that I am too weak to do. You got people out here who are walking around with no legs. I know that makes no sense, but hear me out. You got people out here walking around with no legs. I couldn't imagine not painting my toes. I couldn't imagine not giving me a good old foot massage. You got people out here one arm. And the only arm they got is left. I'm right-handed. I'd be fucked. Y'all have a strength in y'all that I don't know if I'm capable of having right now. Women who are mothers, y'all got a hell of a strength in y'all. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm capable of it, but until it happens, y'all got a strength I don't have. It is absolutely okay. It is fucking okay. But now it's time to make it better. You've been okay for too long. It's time to go from good to great to excellent to fucking fantastic. Kids are some assholes. Okay? Kids who were not raised correctly are assholes. Those same kids who bullied you for it, are probably still bullies to this day, or they have to reap the consequences of that. Kids, at one point, kids were not introduced to different. They were introduced to cookie cutter. Everybody's supposed to be the same way, and if you were different, you're weird. Look at weird nowadays. Everybody trying to be damn weird. It's a competition on who could be the damn weirdest. You are weird if you're normal. I don't know what disability you got, but I tell you one thing. Whatever disability is, you here. You going to college. You're looking after someone else with a disability, baby. Those are accomplishments. Nay, what's your question? What you calling in for, baby? Those are big, massive accomplishments. Do not sell yourself short. Don't do that to yourself. Every day you should find something about you to love. Every day you should find something about you to praise. And every day you should find something about yourself to do better the next day. You're already doing it. Even if it's just you changing your mindset, you are doing something. We are constant works of art. We are constantly improving. As long as you draw breath, you are supposed to improve. You are supposed to improve for you. Again, you are the most precious thing you have out there. You can't do shit for anybody else when you're not feeling good. When you're not worrying about you. At the end of the day, I check in with me. Me, myself, and I, we are our own best friend. I yell at myself just as much as I yell at y'all when I don't do right by me. I yell at myself when I sit here and say, ugh, I don't like how my skin look today. Bitch, say who? We look fucking fantastic. Do not get pressed and stressed about shit that you can't change. Worry about what you have the ability to change. You can't change other people's opinions. You can't change, oh, this person bullied me. Well, guess what? That was back then. That was back then. It was their fault they weren't raised. It's their parents' fault they weren't raised right. They fought for bullying you. That's their fault. What that did was make you stronger, make you tougher. That made you so whenever you spoke to someone, you didn't speak to them harshly. That kid that had that little arm in school, guess what? He'd never pick on somebody else like that. The kid that was in the wheelchair in school, he'd never see him make fun of somebody for walking around in a cast. That real skinny kid in school would never make fun of somebody else because guess what? That skinny kid might have had all kind of issues. Might have had anorexia, might have had bulimia, might have had something where they just couldn't keep food down, may have been on a liquid diet, may have been abused. When you are bullied, it gives you a different outlook on people. Some people, it makes them completely negative towards people. Other people, it makes them very understanding. When you are looking at a lot of different people, you will look at them and be like, oh, I just, like, look at them. They got this and that and the third. They got all this. Why can't I have all that? You will never understand. I tell you the best way it was explained to me. I used to do plus size modeling. One of the ladies she was an older lady, about in her 50s. She had the most gorgeous hair. And I mean, it looked ridiculously gorgeous. It was jet black. I mean, liquid black. Like it, and it was so shiny and so pretty. And she had a natural Jerry curl pattern that people used to kill for. And I told her, man, I wished I had hair like you. She said, no, you don't. I said, why not? She said, baby, this ain't my hair. It's a wig? No, it's her hair. She said, this is not the hair I was born with. She had breast cancer. She went through chemo. That was the result. The chemo changed her curl pattern. She said, because before then, my hair was thick like yours. You still want my hair? I don't have that kind of strength. Never judge someone's results because you don't know how they got there. Never. Never compare. Stop comparing yourself. When you are able to walk into a room and not compare yourself to nobody, because ain't nobody like you. There's not another Melanie out there like you. Hallie, there's not another Hallie out there like you. DM, there's not another DM out there like you. The only person you got to compare yourself to is the person you was yesterday. That's it. That's it. Stop worrying about everybody else. Like they say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got them. A lot of them motherfuckers stink. Stop worrying about other people. Focus on you. Do what's best for you. It is okay to be fucking selfish. Because at the end of the day, the person you are with, 24/7, 365, 366 on a leap year, is the person looking back at you in that mirror. I want you to love yourself. But in order for you to love yourself, you have to trust yourself. You have to understand yourself. What that mean? I mean, you got to sit down and talk with yourself. Ooh, excuse me. I do it every day. I do it every single day. When you start putting out a certain vibe, that vibe comes back. I know a lot of people are like, oh, law of attraction. Law of attraction works. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's not opposites attract. Because if you ever look at it, let's see that opposites attract shit. What do they mean? Usually what they mean is someone who's outgoing is usually attracted to someone who's not. An extrovert usually is attracted to an introvert. It's not about opposites attracting. It's about balance. Two loud ass motherfuckers together don't need to be together, okay? Because it's always gonna clash. Like attracts like. Like attracts like. If you ever look at couples that are older, you ever look and see how much they look alike? You are naturally already attracted to your own face. How are you going to be attracted to your own face and not love your face? This sexy as fuck to me. This here, fan-fucking-tastic. I want to be the type of person that I will be in a relationship with. That I will want someone to be like, yeah, that's mine. In order to do that, I have to be proud of what I do. My mom always told me, don't do shit you wouldn't want me hearing about. Don't do nothing you don't want your parents to find out about. Because if you can't let them know you doing it, you shouldn't be doing it. That's why I say get your head out of the social. Fuck society. Know who you are. You got 2 kids and you single? What's worse? Having 2 kids and single, or having 2 kids and in a relationship where you're not happy? Your kid's not happy. What's worse? I think right now you're in a better predicament. There's always going to be someone better, and there's always going to be somebody worse. Do not stress yourself. You started worrying about everybody else, what everybody else think. This person think that, this person think that. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. Oh, I don't like big girls. Okay. What it got to do with me? Oh, I don't like girls with natural hair. Okay. What it got to do with me? If it don't apply, let it fly. You can't upset me because if you know yourself, ain't a damn thing a person can say about you that's gonna upset you, especially when it's a lie. Somebody can tell you right now, MadamShadO is a hoe. What it got to do with me? That's their opinion. Oh, fucking well. I can't change an opinion. Are you mad about it? Hell no, because I ain't no hoe. Fuck, I'm going to be mad for. That ain't her real hair. If that's what they think. What it got to do with me? I tell you right now, if somebody walked up to Melanie, if somebody walked up to Haley, if somebody walked up to DM and said, I don't like frogs, you gonna look at them like what the fuck they talking about. It ain't got shit to do with you. Somebody else's opinion ain't got shit to do with you. At all. Stop stressing about it. Stop worrying about it. What question? If you talking about what are your gifts, I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that. You got something else you need to be worrying about. You'll find out what your gifts are when you make a move. Whichever direction you decide to make it in. If you decide to stay, your gift would be resilience. Your gift would be endurance because you in it for the long haul. If you decide to go, you got a lot more gifts that open up. Your gifts right now are rooted in need. You need to be a certain way. You need these gifts to be activated. You're in survival mode. You're not in creative mode. You're not in enjoying mode. You're in survival. So the most I'll say, your gift right now is endurance. Because it's not judgment. You know what you need to do and you're choosing not to. Yeah, of course, everyone has a gift. But sometimes you don't find out when you decide not to use them. And you decide not to use them by being miserable. By being in worse, horrible situations. You can't ever know what you're capable of if you stay in that little ass box. You got to take a leap of faith every now and again. Hell, look at Steve Harvey. He tells it all the time. He didn't know what the fuck he was going to do, but he knew comedy was it. Why? Because, like me, he said, I couldn't work for people. He couldn't have nobody be his boss. I struggle to have people be my boss because I'm like, there are better ways to do this shit. But you don't want to pay me the amount of money I'm asking for. You don't want to pay me what I know I'm worth. right now, you are selling yourself short, Hallie. Well, I'm going to say Haley because it's not two L's. I'll say Haley. You're selling yourself short. Right now, you letting that man hang on to the Ming vase, the Mona Lisa, the fucking Coeur de la Mer for free. You ain't even charging him admission to look at it. You ain't charging him a finder's fee, a storage fee, nothing. You letting him throw the Coeur de la Mer all around the goddamn house. Chipping it. You letting him draw on the damn Mona Lisa. You got a fucking Steinway in there and he just a banging on the fucking keys. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's not how you need to do this. I need you to go back into that mirror and look at yourself again. I need you to look at yourself. I need you to think. Is this the life I really want to live? Is this what I want to do? Is this where I want to be? Obviously not, because you say you want to leave. You know you need to. But right now, Haley, you are focused on the where, the next destination. You ain't figured out how to get there. So you looking at it the wrong way. You need to take that first step first. Because if in your head, let's say you're saying Section 8. You can't do nothing unless you get approved for Section 8. You know what'll happen? You'll never get approved for Section 8. Because you're saying, I can't do nothing unless I get approved. And you're sitting here putting out there, I'm not going to get approved. When you change that mindset, see, that destination will fuck you up. The end result, focusing on the end result will fuck you up every time. All you need to know is, instead of saying, I should be in a house before I do this, that ain't what you say. You say, I don't give a fuck where I end up as long as it's not with this selfish motherfucker here. That's your goal. To make sure you have stability, safety somewhere else. That's what you need to focus on. Don't focus on where it is. Just know you're going to get out of it. And when you know you're going to go, baby, you better ask Tina Turner. Because when Tina hopped out of that goddamn hotel room that day, she didn't have a penny to her name. She had, 35 cents in a mobile card? She didn't know how she was going to get out of there. All she knew was, I can't be here this day. This it. I done had a goddamn enough. She sat there getting her ass whooped all through that goddamn movie. Making sure her kids was okay, but they seen her gotta look at mommy with a busted fucking lip and a black goddamn eye and her head the size of a goddamn cantaloupe. You think kids are stupid? They knew. And it will reflect in how they treat each other. So you need to make a decision. When you decide you are tired of Ike whooping on you, and you decide that hitting his ass with that cowboy boot wasn't enough, and you decide enough is a goddamn enough, and I don't give a damn, I'm leaving with whatever I got on me. Till you do that, Now, anybody else got any questions? Do I see money coming to you? I see 4 yeses. Will you find love? Find it with yourself. Stop. That's the problem. Y'all trying to find love. Love ain't damn lost. Love know exactly where it's at. And you start with you. And I know y'all gonna think, oh, that's cliche. I know you say love me, but when I'm gonna find, when you love yourself, hear me good and hear me clearly, hear me loudly, hear me clearly. When you love yourself, you are gonna understand that you are the most precious thing out there, and you are not gonna mishandle you. So therefore, when you go out there and you looking for love in all the wrong places, you won't even be looking for love, because guess what? You're here. You love here, and that shows outwardly. The issue is you are not looking for love. Stop saying that. If you're good, see, being good with yourself is not saying you love yourself. It's the difference between acceptance and tolerance. You can tolerate a motherfucker you don't like at work, but accepting them is something else. You can tolerate anybody you work with, but to get accepted, that's different. That's completely different. If you love you, you gonna find the love you're looking for, because it's gonna find you. Just like dude on that TikTok said, if you looking for whatever type of person you're looking for, go to the area you would want them to be in at that moment. That's how you find it. But don't go in there scoping trying to figure them out. No. If you know you want your man to be in Starbucks coffee house every Wednesday morning, you go to Starbucks coffee house on a Wednesday morning. Do you know I have an idea of how I'm going to get it? No. Just know it's coming. Are you trying to say... Okay. All right. I get it. We are the wrong color for that. Okay. My timer is up. Stop licking my deodorant. Get down. my time is up because she's really gonna start harassing me. So unfortunately, I have to go. But we thank you for joining us in the Shadow Gallery. The lights are out, the doors are closed, the Hellpaws will graciously and gratefully escort you out the door and off the premises. Please do not trip on your way out. They do not care. They'll cash out like a bag of bones or runes. If you would like to book a private session, purchase a live pool, or donate to me, the Hellpaws, or the show in general, you may do so at my website, www.MadamShadO.wixsite.com/website, or via PayPal or Cash App directly to MadamShadO. There is no W in Shad'O ever. If you put a W in Shad'O, I'm not supposed to where you or your money goes, where you or your money ends up. As usual, love me, like me, share me, subscribe to me, turn your notifications on so you know when I go live. Join me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Big O, and TikTok. I will be doing my end of day lesson on TikTok in a few minutes. Yeah, any other beings that are here that are not welcome here, not assigned to be here, not supposed to be here, you do not have to go home. You do have to get the hell out of here and off of the premises. And of course, any other beings that I extended an invitation to during this live, your invitation has been rescinded and your permission has been revoked. So that being said, energy of the beings that are here, not welcome here, not assigned to be here, not supposed to be here, you do not have to go home. You have to get out of here and off the premises. As far as you guys, I thank you all very much for being with me today. And of course, you are most welcome, most welcome, most welcome. Come back and see me another time. I'm most likely going to be in here tomorrow. I might take tomorrow off. But if I am in here, it's between 9 and 9:30 Eastern time. Y'all will be okay. It is a hard lesson to learn. But the fact that you ended up here with me, you're ready to start. No one comes to me by accident. Understand and believe that no one ever ends up with me, around me, speaking to me by accident. Usually I'm that in your face. We've been trying to tell you for the longest. You don't want to listen to us, so we gonna bring it to you from her. You'll be okay. You will move when the time is right. Everything that is supposed to happen will happen in its own time. It won't happen a minute, second, or anything later or sooner. You are okay. All right? You are safe. You are loved. You are welcome. It's okay. You are doing exactly what you need to do. And when you're supposed to do more, you will do more. Don't beat yourself up over it. Stop comparing yourself to everyone else. And as usual and always, take care now and bye-bye then.